Alright, what's going on, YouTube? It's been a minute. Well, I guess really it hasn't, because it's been about the normal time, I guess, since I uploaded last week. But still in the Volvo, still driving around the Volvo. K-Dub's still in the shop. I haven't really got too many updates on it yet. Besides, the turbo is good. So the last time I talked to them, they were putting the turbo back on with new gaskets and everything else, and putting it back together. But I'm going to run up there today and see if they got any update, because I know they said they're waiting on Cummins for the next step, because, you know, when it comes to warranty work, you got to go by the way they want everything done. But from what I was told, the next step is going to be, I guess, retesting the DPF again, so they can send the information to Cummins, and then Cummins will give the okay to replace the DPF, and, you know, kind of go from there. I'm hoping I should have the truck back next week sometime, but we shall see for sure. But the real reason for this little video, I mean, there'll be no truck, and I just made it back to the shop from work, but I wanted to give you guys a little update on if you see a couple things changing here and there, business-wise. I'm going to be separating JLR3 Transport away from TDR. So I'm going to be putting it under its own authority and everything else. So it'll just be me and my truck under my authority for JLR3. I'll still own my percentage of TDR that I do own for the time being. And yeah, so if you guys see, you know, TDR's name not on the side of my truck in a couple months, that's why. I'll still be pulling TDR trailers for a little while, still doing the same work, still be doing seed and stuff whenever it needs to be done. But eventually, you know, I won't be pulling TDR trailers anymore. I'll be getting a trailer under JLR3, which should be JLR3 Transport LLC. And yeah, I mean, I won't really go into too much detail of why I'm separating it. I'll be still owning 100% of JLR3 Transport, but I'll be owning a percentage of TDR, but it just won't be me being an owner operator under TDR. You'll still see TDR trucks around me, TDR trailers, and, you know, my family and whatnot, but I will be kind of off on my own in a sense. Like I said, still doing the same work. I'm gonna be doing the same work, but it just be under JLR3 Transport instead of me, you know, doing the same thing under TDR's name. You know, so, you know, it's just kind of a little update video, everything that's kind of been going on in my mind. But I'm already getting everything set up in the process, so it'll be a couple months before I get everything completely set up for JLR3 Transport to be its own official, fully operating company, standing alone on its own. So, like I said, I won't get into too much detail, because a lot of the reasons why I'm doing this is mostly personal stuff. I've been going through some things, you know, TDR's been going through some things. Nothing legal or anything like that, but, and, you know, stuff. And I don't really want to get into all that, because really it's personal stuff, but it will be separating and, hopefully thriving. I got some plans for what I want to do. It's going to be majority owned and veteran owned company, of course. So I'm going to get all the certifications and stuff done for that, to hopefully start pulling some military freight under JLR3 and stuff like that. And, you know, like I said, I'll be pulling TDR trailers still. TDR's name will still be on the side of my truck for a couple months or so, until everything gets set up, and then it won't be. But said, be getting a trailer next year sometime is kind of my plan, is for getting a trailer. I don't know what I'm going to get. If seed's still going good and everything else, it'll be another drive-in, but it'll be a drive-in that I want, brand new from the factory, probably spec'd out the way I want it. Then I'll probably later on down the line, depending on what I find for contracts and everything else for JLR3, it would be, you know, maybe a flatbed, step deck, something along the lines of that. But I'm going to stick with drive-in for now, because that's what I know, that's what I'm going to be pulling, and that's what's required for seed. And seed is what's paying right now the best out of anything. So I'm going to keep up with it and keep pulling it. Like I said, I'll be still pulling TDR trailers for a while, but if you see, you know, TDR name disappear off the side of the truck, which with the way I'm going to do everything, when I re-decal the truck, everything's not going to be on the truck. The decals and stuff for the name and everything's actually going to be on the frame on the back of the truck. So when all that stuff disappears, you guys will kind of understand why. But it's a little short video, just kind of explaining some things, just so, you know, because I know I get the questions after a while of why TDR's name's not on the side of my truck and so on and so forth. But I'll give more detail of what I'm going to do with JLR3 Transport as I get it figured out, and kind of take you guys on the journey of, in a sense, starting your own company, trucking company, even though mine's already been started and been in business, but it'll just be standalone on its own, LLC, you know, and everything else, so under its own authority and all. So kind of take you guys on the journey of it, and hopefully it goes the way to plan. But you know, it's also one of those things where I got both. I got TDR and I got JLR. Well, I got TDR and I will have JLR3 as well. So you know, it's just kind of separating some things, making things a little easier, and taking more control for myself in a sense, because as I'm doing more things, I'm looking at those are things that I could be doing 100% for myself and controlling everything a little bit more myself. So yeah, but that's pretty much going to conclude this video. Like I said, just giving you guys a little insight of what's going on, and a little bit about the KW. Like I said, I'm going to run up the CIT now and check on it, but hopefully the next video I'll be uploading to be picking up the KW and taking it back to work. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, or has had a good week, and I'll be catching you guys later. Check out the Instagram, Snapchats, and everything else if you want to communicate. Don't forget, all the Amazon links are in the bio for things that I've put in the truck so far. And hope you guys have a good one. Peace.